Anyway, I'm enjoying my day today, But yeah, let me close out Justin Bieber. Hey, Justin, you bargain basement narcissist, you need to close out. I'm the one to tell them, eh? It's a spiritual cause. You understand me? And it's all rooted out of a narcissist, how a narcissist thinks. Trying to make these like demands that people serve them in a certain capacity. As if like, well, this is how this is how he feels. Well, he feels like he should be able to do whatever he pleases, even if it instills harm on another person. He feels like there shouldn't be any type of repercussions for his behavior. There's a God up in heaven, and God is watching, and it's God Himself that has to dish out the karma on Justin Bieber. Because at this point, what was done, the harm that was caused, and we're talking from a biblical stance here, is beyond it's beyond the opinion coming from this narcissist named Justin. You understand me? So it's the universe that has to dish out that karma on him. It's the universe that has to collapse. The narcissist needs to collapse out. They can't even go through another realm of socialism when it comes to North America. It's because of people like Justin Bieber. He needs to get cut out. You need to cut him out before he turns to cancer. Okay? And this is the lesson from the universe from dealing with God, the God issue. To hell with his socialism. Do you hear me, Justin? To hell with your type of socialism. I think it was yesterday. He Same thing. He'll go online playing around with energy. He likes to play around with other people's spiritual energy. So get this now. So he thinks that he's a writer or whatever. He think he was blogging or whatever. So the clown went on Instagram yesterday talking about, oh, he, by God's stripes he's healed, and the scandal dealing with Diddy. He doesn't need to go back into it again because he doesn't want to ruin Hollywood. And knowing that you said that yesterday, Justin, what are you going to say tomorrow? Because we know that you're not healed. You represent the generation of unhealed. It's in the form of a loss, right? The unhealed generation. Just the fact that he had to come on, he went on Instagram trying to write a vlog about him being healed. Why did you do that? What are you trying to prove to society when we can see that you're not healed? I'm done with him. Stop playing around with my energy because you're not me, okay? He's a sicko. I'm just saying this because he could have went out and he chose me to stalk and harass and do voodoo and witchcraft and magic on. And he's the one lying about, oh, he has my spiritual identity. You clearly don't. It's been proven many times over. You're not a part of my cause. You understand me? And you're not even supposed to be my problem, really. You're not supposed to be. Okay? But listen to me. Justin chose me to stalk because I'm the real black Jew. Okay? But realistically, like, he could have chose anybody else to just go and harass and stalk and, oh, let me try and be that person. Or, you know, actually, me and this lady were talking about it yesterday, how we don't like, she's an older lady, and she's saying how she doesn't like how the younger generation, it's like they put themselves in a position of, I'm going to be that person's shadow. I'm putting myself in that position. Did God instruct you to do that? You're supposed to be holding your own identity in your own right. Did God tell you to go sit down trying to be someone else's shadow? The older, elderly people, they don't like the generation doing those things, man. They see that they think some of the kids are very stupid. And you know what's more disrespectful? There's a lot of, I remember coming out of Canada, there was a lot of kids similar to Justin Bieber, and they wanted a chance, but the system was only equipped to a certain capacity when it came to being able to serve the generation in a certain way. If the system's not funding it, then they have to find their own way. You know what I mean? That was like a lot of issues, a lot of purposes back in the day, a lot of things people wanted to do. And if you're not in an area that caters to that, then you got to, just like back in the day, like some people say, oh, I want to sew dresses or whatever. And if the system didn't have any type of programs that would cater to people, then people would be like, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna go work, and then I'll go buy my own sewing machine, and I'll go buy my own material, and I have the spare room in the back, I'll just turn that into my own little sewing space, and then I'll just do it from there. Right? You kind of cater to what you're interested in doing, right? But this child trying to put Justin trying to put pressure on me as if like, oh, she's the system and she owes me. The system owes. He thinks the system owes him out of. He thought the system owed him money out of the system. I feel like that's the reason why he chose to stalk me. Yeah. But just take him off the table at this point. You gotta close out this issue, man. I don't care about his socialism. I don't care, like, all this crap dealing with Diddy and whatever. He had a choice. He had a choice to go with them or not go with them. He chose to go with them. Those people are like East African American type, you know. He cho- this is why you can't have some of these kids trying to pretend like they want to be so hard and whatever, and they don't know what type of people they're getting themselves involved with. Or his mother was too desperate for money or whatever, and Justin trying to turn it into some. He thought Hollywood was some war. That's what they used to do back in the day in their country. When they used to go use people as their own pawn. That's what his mother did here. How is that my problem? You're not gonna put what your mother chose to do on me as a black woman. You don't. That's a lie. You don't do that. So hopefully he'll get lost. Justin would just like disappear and just like get lost, go missing or something, because like he just get on my nerves. Get lost with what he represents is done. Take that war issue back to your country, Justin. It has no place in places like Hollywood. Even today, me and the lady, we were talking about it. She said like they gotta clean up Hollywood. You know what I mean? The Olympics is coming and stuff. They gotta clean up Hollywood. You can't have people like Justin like that doing these things. LA needs to thrive. Yeah. And we're like, it's a new year now. We're in a new year. So obviously, the new year is always about change. Is never really about carrying on or whatever crap was going on in 2025, Justin. You got to cut it out. You can't carry that into 2025. And you sure as hell ain't going to hold on to me in 2026. You can't do that. I'm dying for a slice of pizza right now. Yeah, I'm dying for a slice of pizza. Eh? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. Bye.